Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is so nice to be able to be filming again and to see you guys. I am so sorry I have not posted a video in probably like a month and a half now. So much stuff has happened in the past month. It's just been too much to handle. It's honestly just been a mess. So I honestly just lived underneath a rock. I honestly just lived underneath a rock for a very, very long time. Today, I decided that I wanted to do a fall look since it's finally September. I know the year is flying by super freaking fast. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a full face look today since I haven't done this in forever. I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And then before I rub that in, I'm gonna go ahead and put my clear brow gel. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in dark brown and then just a angled Morphe brush. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I'm just going to dip into this the lightest shade right here, and this is going to be my transition shade. I'm going to use Trois from Colourpop and it's just this dark red, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette brush. I'm just going to use the fluffy end and I'm just going to carve out my crease with it. And I'm going to use my Lime Creme Venus 2 palette. I'm going to use the color Mud, which is just like this red brown, and I'm using a Morphe pencil brush. This is coming out a lot better than I had expected. And I'm just going to throw a little black in there for a little dimension. I'm using black from my Naked 2 palette. I'm using the same little pencil brush. Okay, so since this look is like super smoked out, I don't really want to do any glitter. I'm going to keep it all matte. So I'm just going to go back in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I'm going to use the middle shade. As you can see, it's almost gone. But it's just like a yellow highlighting shade and I'm just going to put that on my lid. And I'm using just like a flat synthetic Morphe brush. So I'm just going to use my Creme Gel Liner by Colourpop in the color Swerve. And I'm just going to line my lash line. Okay, I just put lashes on off camera. Now I'm going to prime my face with the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. Personally, I've been using this for about a year now. I mean, it smells amazing. It smells like a man who knows what he wants. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it works. It gets the job done, but I have oily skin. So personally for me, like, it doesn't work with my skin type, but since it's fall, my skin is going to be drying out so bad. It helps with my redness too. Actually, that's very cool. Anything that helps with my redness, I am all about. As you can see, my face has cleared up so much since the last time I filmed. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put my foundation on. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. I am using the color Tan Sand, and I only use this during the summer while I'm dark. And it's super great because it is clay. If you have oily skin like me, this is definitely great for it. It's full coverage, your money's worth. I think it's like $36, which honestly isn't too bad. I had a whole tube of this and I finished it in a year. And you guys see how much I wear makeup, how much I put on. I think you're getting your money's worth with I'm pretty sure it's $36. It's 12 hours, it's oil free, like I said. I'm really oily. It does depend on your primer. Like, I put on the Nivea one and I kind of use this whenever I want like a dewy skin finish, or when I'm just like in a rush and I don't put any makeup on. I put that on and it like gets rid of my redness. I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. Now I'm gonna use my Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer and I use the shade Light Medium, and I just use this mostly for highlighting. I don't really have like bad under eye areas, thank God. And I finally decided how I feel about this Maybelline concealer. Like, I've been using it for about 3 months now. I think it's great. Like, I think it's a good idea. It is full coverage, like super full coverage. I could cover a hickey with this. So for everyone going to the fair this fall or going to homecoming, buy some of this Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer, because I'm sure you guys are going to meet some hot guys, or you're going to meet a res boy and they're going to give you hickeys, because that's all res boys do. The translucent Laura Mercier setting powder, I love it. It starts to get really shiny because my foundation is 12 hours, so, and it does, like my foundation lasts. I'm going to use my little Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to do 2 swipes of this and then 2 swipes of the middle color. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use my little ankle blush brush and the CoverGirl True Blend brush. True Blend blush, and it is in the color Deep Mauve. I am going to use my Laura Mercier Face Illuminator powder in the shade Discretion. I'm going to use my Morphe fan brush. So to eliminate it from looking super powdery, I'm just going to use the same beauty blender I was and just dab over it. And that just like pushes it more into my skin, and it gives me like a glow from within. Of course, I didn't forget about my lower lash line. I'm going to go in and use the same thing, the lightest shade of the Kat Von D palette, or I'm using that little pencil brush. And then I'm just going to use my Lime Crime Venus 2 palette. I'm going to use the same color that I used on my outer crease, and that's the color Mud. And then to smoke it out a little bit more, I'm going to go back in with my Naked 2 palette and using that black shade. I'm just going to put it on the outsides. And then I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with my Colourpop Creme Gel Liner. And then for my lip color, I'm just putting on Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita. There is our final look. This is super great for fall. I am so excited. September is here. I love warm colors, so definitely all fall, all winter, I am definitely going to be obsessed with warm shades, trying new things. It is so nice to be back though. I'm really happy to be filming again. I've missed you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it was helpful. Thank you guys again for watching. I've missed you so much. I look forward to filming again.